Here's how to build so much muscle naturally it feels illegal. Why you should listen to me? Because I was a skinny fat kid, and I was skinny here, fat on my stomach, fat on my legs, and one day I decided to change it, to just get jacked and ripped. So first I get jacked, especially when I started going to the gym and eating right, trying my food, hitting the right numbers of protein, calories, and like iron macronutrients as well. And I did it all naturally. So I know what I'm talking about. I know how to get jacked. I know the system, how to do it. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to do it the best way. You will know the system, the best system, proven, that will get you as jacked as possible naturally. Obviously, I never touched any steroids in my life. I never will. I know some people say, oh, you must be enhanced. That's why the title of this video is how to build so much muscle naturally it feels illegal. Because for many people, it doesn't seem legal. It doesn't seem normal to build this kind of physique naturally without using any performance enhancing drugs. So let's jump right into it. Before I give you the blueprint, let's clear out the garbage that keeps you small and weak. So there are a couple myths that are holding you back. Myth number one is you think you need to train every single day. That's bullshit. When I was starting, I was training only 3 times a week. And like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I was doing full body workouts at that time. And yeah, I was following a good program, a good routine. It was full body workout 3 times a week with, compound movements and, like focusing a lot on my strength. And I was growing fast as hell. Myth number two is you believe that supplements are key to growth. No. I grew a lot without any supplements. None of them. Like no protein powder, no creatine. I didn't even know what is creatine. And I was like, protein powder, like for what? Like why these guys are taking protein powder? Like I don't even need that. Like I'm getting enough protein for my diet. So no, supplements are helpful. Obviously, I'm not saying that you should never take any supplements. That's not what I'm trying to say. They are helpful, especially creatine, protein if you are trying to lose fat like at the same time as building muscle, and you need to be on a low calorie diet. But they are not key. They are not crucial. They are not like, oh, if I don't take this supplement, I won't grow. I won't get jacked. No, you need a good plan, good diet. Like this is way more important than any supplement. Myth number three: natural guys can't look impressive. Bro, you can build so much muscle naturally you don't even know. Why you don't even know it? Because you never even took enough effort and time and consistency to develop your physique. So you think, oh, you can't build so much muscle naturally. Bullshit. You can. If you stay consistent over the years and you do everything right, like I'm about to tell you, you will build an impressive physique naturally without any steroids. I'm pretty big, right? Like many people say, oh, you're too big. Yeah, and I'm natural. And I look so impressive, right? And myth number four: cardio is killing your gains. That's also a big bullshit. Cardio is helping you if you don't overdo it, obviously. If you have the right plan for cardio, you don't like kill yourself on cardio, you don't overdo it to the point you can't recover for your weightlifting sessions. Cardio, it will help you. It will help you to grow bigger, in fact. So it's the opposite, because cardio helps you with transporting the nutrients to your muscle, with your cardiovascular fitness, which helps you then on your weightlifting sessions. and it helps you to recover faster, recover better, and when you recover, your muscle grows. So yeah, don't skip the cardio. Don't believe the bullshit that, oh, I can't do this much cardio, or I can't do cardio at all because my muscle won't grow. I'll burn muscle. Bullshit. So now let's talk about the blueprint that will get you jacked. This is how you train. If you are a beginner, start with full body workouts like me 3 times a week. That's the best routine because you don't need much volume. You can recover well between each session. It's enough to hit every muscle group 3 times a week. That's actually the best. You want to hit every muscle group 3 times a week. So with full body, you can do it. You will train full body 3 times a week. Preferably, what I did was Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but you can also do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever you prefer. Doesn't really matter. You also want to have one day off between sessions at least. Then when you get more advanced, so maybe after 1.5 years, 2 years, something like that, you want to split it in two and do upper lower split over the week. So you want to basically do 4 to 5 times per week of upper lower split in this case. So basically it will be more same workouts as full body, but split in two. So this, because when you need more volume, you have to add some, sets or exercises. So then full body in this case will take too long. It will take just too long, each session to complete it in, this 3 times a week period. So then it's better to do like either 4 times a week or 5 times a week. So the best, it would be 5 times a week because that would allow you to hit every muscle group still 3 times per week. But if you can, if you don't have that much time, if you can go like maximum like 4 times a week to the gym, still okay. You can hit every single muscle group twice a week, which is also very optimal. You don't want to do bro split or some other bullshit. Training muscle, like one muscle per week, at one session, it's not optimal. It's not a good strategy because you will basically exhaust the muscle pretty fast. You want your performance will drop because imagine you have to do at some point, like for example me right now, I have to do like 15 sets per chest. Imagine I do 15 fucking sets per chest on Monday. The performance won't be it. It won't be as good as if I do chest Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on my upper lower split, right? Like I would have to do, I would do like five sets of chest on Monday, right? And then I would be already tired, but I still have another 10 sets to do. So obviously my performance won't be that good. So I won't get that many benefits from training this way, from training just chest and fucking bicep or like whatever, chest and tricep, whatever the bro split says, right? I've never done it, and I think it's stupid. I would never do it because basically it's not that optimal. It's not that good for muscle growth overall. You just exhaust the muscle on one day. You just focus on 1 or 2 muscle groups. You do shit ton of volume on that day, and then you are just not able to perform at your best. You can maybe perform like first 2 exercises well, and then there are 5 exercises for that muscle. You are already too tired. Your muscle is exhausted. Whereas when you train upper lower or full body, so you train multiple muscle groups at once but with less volume, you can perform it well. Imagine I just do like 2 exercises per chest, 2 exercises per back, 1 for bicep, 1 for tricep. I can go all out super hard, and the total weekly volume will be the same, but the performance on each workout will be better because then I will hit the same muscle again and again after I recovered. And it's not just about the recovery between the workouts, between the days. It's also the recovery during the workout. Because if I train chest with back and arms, I can start with chest, then I will go to train back, so my chest is resting while I'm training the back, so the recovery is better. So then when I come back for another exercise for chest, my performance is better. I can lift more weight for more reps and just get better performance, so that will translate to better growth, to more growth. All right, the second thing in your workout routine that you have to keep in mind is, so you already have, workout routine, what's best to do. You do full body, upper lower, train every muscle 2 to 3 times a week, with enough weekly volume, but not too much volume at one workout. But you also have to focus on the right exercises, the right order of these exercises on each workout, and on getting stronger. You want to prioritize compound movements. So when you start with some compound lifts that are the hardest. And you want to do them in the beginning, because in the beginning you have the most energy. You just came from home. You just came from, like after recovering. So you have the most energy, the more strength. You are, fully energized to start the workout. So obviously you want to use it for the hardest exercise. So what I do personally, I start when it's lower body, I start with heavy squats, heavy barbell squats, very compound, like the hardest exercise ever probably, or one of the hardest. And yeah, I just load the weight. I just load a lot of weight. So it's very, very hard. I do 5 sets, 5 reps. You preferably want to do also lower reps, but higher weights on this exercise, on this first compound lift, to, like build some strength. When it's upper body, I either start with heavy bench press or with weighted pull-ups, which are also hard compound exercises, very heavy, very hard, that basically I wouldn't be able to perform that well later during that workout, right? So you basically start with these heavy compound lifts in the beginning, and the purpose is to lift as much weight as possible on these exercises, preferably doing like around 5-6 reps in a set. Once you are done with heavy compounds, you go and do other exercises that are a bit easier. I mean, you can still keep doing some compound lifts, some maybe some deadlifts or like some other dumbbell exercises, whatever. But the point is, you want to lower the weight now and do more reps and rest less time. So it's supposed to be more like for hypertrophy, higher volume, less weight, less rest time, more like a bodybuilding style. This way you hit enough strength training, volume training, so you basically maximize your muscles' ability to grow. Now, you don't want to train like a pussy. You want to rest enough time. How much rest is enough? 6 times more than the duration of the set. This is enough time to rest. So if the set is so hard that it lasts 1 minute, you want to rest for 6 minutes. If the set is 20-30 seconds, then you wanna rest like 2 to 3 minutes. In general, if you rest only 1 minute, if you don't rest like at least 2 minutes between sets, you are not training hard enough. The purpose of it is to rest enough time so you can recover enough to go and perform the next set the same way, or at least almost the same way. So using the same weight for the same amount of reps, more or less, as the previous set. Also, you have to always striving to be as strong as possible and to progressive overload. Like you have to be always looking forward, week after week or month after month, like, I want to like lift more weight, or I want to do more reps, more sets with this weight. So you have to always be like in a constant progressive overload mode, because there has to be a progression. Your muscles, to grow more, they need like new stimulus every now and then. So you can give the new stimulus by increasing the weight or the volume with the same weight. You just have to like work harder and harder over time. So you have to always be pushing yourself to, increase the weight, increase the reps, challenge yourself more. And also, on the other hand, it's also more fun, because then you will be like looking forward every week, every workout more. Like, for example, this Friday, I'm gonna increase the weight on my bench press, and I can't wait to do it. I'm fucking excited, So yeah, that will also help you to love the gym and workout routine more and stay consistent. Now, what about the cardio? You want to do cardio too. Don't skip it. So you want to do at least 3 times per week cardio at the gym, medium, like at least 3 times a week of medium to high intensity on your favorite cardio machine for like at least 20 minutes. That's what I was doing when I was starting implementing cardio into my workout routine. I was doing 20 minutes of Stairmaster 3 times a week after weightlifting session, and it helped me a lot. I got even more results than ever, like more jacked, more ripped at the same time. I was basically looking like a beast. So don't be scared of cardio. Do cardio consistently. Start, slowly, maybe 3-4 times per week, 20 minutes on Stairmaster or like incline treadmill or elliptical, whatever. Some, at least medium intensity. Then also progressive overload on it with the time. So then you basically increase a little bit. You maybe add more day. You maybe add 5 more minutes to each session, 10 more minutes to each session, a bit more intensity. It won't kill your gains. It will only help. Like it's really hard to it's even hard to overdo cardio for like a regular person. Like you will have to be a fucking professional athlete to overdo it. You will have to be a fucking soccer player, basketball player. You would have to be like doing hours of cardio a day to maybe overdo it and to maybe feel some downsides of doing cardio when it comes to building muscles and getting stronger and weightlifting. As long as your deficit is not too low, if you are also trying to lose fat at the same time when building muscle, cardio won't mess you up. Cardio will only help. So if you do more cardio, you can eat more calories and still be on a deficit. The thing is, you don't want to do a bunch of cardio and starve yourself too much, so your deficit is like maybe like 2,000 calories a day, because obviously that will make it super hard to build muscle and get jacked and like overall like be healthy and feel good. So as long as your calories are on point, like the calories you are intaking with your food, you can do cardio, man. Like pretty much a lot of cardio. Now, if you already touched on it, let's talk about the nutrition. So, depending on where you are at right now with your body and like what's your exact goal on how much body fat you want to have. So, if you are fat, you're trying to build as much muscle as possible and get shredded at the same time. You obviously need to get on a deficit. The smaller deficit, the better for muscle growth, to get as jacked as possible. You will have more energy. It will take slower to maybe like lose this fat, but it will take faster to build so much muscle, especially if you are natural. If you are skinny, you are okay with your body fat, you just want to put on more muscle to look more jacked while being ripped like you already are, then obviously you will need calorie surplus, so you need to eat a little bit more than your maintenance. But here is the thing, don't do any stupid shit like bulking, cutting later the excess of fat you will gain. No, this is fucking dumb. do just, eat maybe 100, 200 calories above your maintenance, more than your maintenance a day, and just focus on getting stronger in the gym. Focus on, progressive overload as we spoke before. And you will get jacked and not get excessive fat that then you will need to lose after. That's stupid. Don't do it. Protein intake. Get at least 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight per day, regardless of your diet. If you are on a calorie surplus or deficit, you need enough protein for your muscle to grow. If you don't need enough protein, your muscles won't grow. Like they need protein. This is like the building block of the muscle. No matter how much training you do, like what kind of training you do, it doesn't matter. If your protein is not on point, like if you don't hit the right numbers every day, you won't grow. You won't get jacked. So please be very strict with the protein every single day. Like me, for example, when I plan my food, it's all about calories and protein. I look at the calories first, okay, good, then I look at the protein. Oh, not enough protein. What do I do now? And the answer is simple. I basically cut some carbs, cut some fats, and replace them with protein. So then the calories are remain the same, but the protein is higher. So I can build more muscle. What about carbs? Don't fear them. Eat your carbs. Carbs are great for you. Most of your calories should come from carbs. They fuel your workouts, they improve your recovery, they have protein sparing effect, so more protein is used to build muscle, and also they keep your hormones in balance. Avoiding carbs is so stupid. Don't do it. They are great for you. They help you. They help you to be healthier and more jacked. I could go on and on in details how carbs are beneficial for you and how they are helping you. But yeah, maybe I'll make another video about it because I don't want it to be too long. And fats should take 20 to 30% of your daily macros to keep your hormones healthy. Eat mostly unsaturated fats, limit saturated fats, so you choose the healthier options, healthier fats, and you'll have better results and be healthier. Now the part that everyone ignores, recovery. Your muscles grow when you rest. So you have to take recovery very seriously and prioritize it. You have to get at least 7 hours of high quality sleep every night. Make sure your room is super dark. Make sure it's cold enough. Optimal room temperature to sleep for most people is between 18 and 20 degrees of Celsius, or 65, 68 Fahrenheit. Eliminate blue light, limit caffeine close to your bedtime. Do everything possible to get the best quality sleep. Rest enough between each workout. You need at least 1 day off between training each body part. So for example, if today you trained upper body, tomorrow you can train legs, but don't do anything with, back, chest, arms. Don't train at all. Have active recovery on your rest days. Take a walk, do some light, fun form of cardio. Maybe go on a bike ride, maybe play some sport, go stretch. You can do some mobility exercises. All this will help you to recover better, and also to help you to be better at fitness, accomplish your fitness goals faster and in general have better results. Manage stress because cortisol kills your gains. Meditate, take a deep breath, go for a walk, do something fun, do whatever that makes you stress less. And that's it, guys. This is how you build so much muscle naturally it feels illegal. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.